YouTube, we are back with another Deals and Steals video. Every Monday, I go through all of the stores trying to find us the best deals of the week. We're going to get right into our stores this week. I went through probably about half of them already. I did find some solid stuff. Pretty excited to get into it. For Pokemon Center, have not seen any restocks in the last couple days. Check Poke Notify. Other than some stuff that isn't Pokemon cards, no restocks on Pokemon Center recently. All right, stop it into Forged in Fire. Everything on the site is the same. Nothing too crazy except this first ad, gang. Are you reading that right? Yes, I think you are. Both of the rival decks for $26. Just from what I've seen based off the competition, seems like the Steve alone market price is about $25, $26. Both of them under MSRP. Forged in Fire got that $5 flat shipping. So even out the door, you might still be under MSRP. MSRP $15, $16. Just an incredible deal. All right, starting off with PokeNE. Let's go to the clearance bin.
Guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence.
And look at this. It's not the normal stuff. Get ready, everybody. Klara and Cyrus add to cart $200 for the tournament collection display. 2 of each, 4 total. And it's from PokeNE. We did find these from a couple sellers for about $50. I think mostly Walmart, maybe Amazon, but I've had a couple people tell me they were resealed. They seem sketchy. We know we could trust PokeNE. Plus, this is what I believe to be a whole sealed display. So a lot going for this here. In total would be 28 Sword and Shield packs. Probably in terms of like stuff, promo value, deck box value, all that type of stuff. Probably at least $25, $30. Best case, maybe $40, $50. And I can't guarantee it, but from what I've been told and what I've been telling you guys, I think each one of these should have 1 Fusion Strike pack. Then a majority Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, maybe Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance sprinkled in there. And you know what, real quick, instead of guessing how much promo value we got, let's just stop into our newest partner, Misprint, and see what the actual value of the ungraded Klara is. Looks like ungraded about $4 or $5, I'd say. A couple sales at 10, but most of them. This one even got down to about $2.50 right here, $5. The low at $1.15. And this is why I love using misprint.com. Look at that. It'll bring you right to the sale that happened, that it recorded. This is just incredible. Looks like €1. It was just for the Klara alone. This was not the sealed package. You know, if it was sealed and had all the other Klaras behind it, would definitely be worth a couple more dollars. And then the ungraded Cyrus here. I know Boss's Order is a much more playable card, at least to my limited understanding of the TCG. Boss's Order is one of the best supporter cards you can have. And look at the prices here. And these were in June of 25. Bunch of sales at 7, 8, and gang, even these $8 just for the card. These weren't even the sealed packet. Up here we could see the sealed packet, about $10 with the free shipping maybe. So I mean, worst case scenario, Cyrus, I guess we could say about 7, Klara maybe 3 or 4, and that's worst case, horrible case, and that's the loose promo, not including the packet of promos and or if it was sealed. But just off of that, that's $40 promo value worst case, probably $50 if you keep them sealed easily. Then we're just looking at the 28 packs for about $150 before shipping and tax. Incredibly solid. $6 Scarlet and Violet base. Check lane is still here as well. Armor Rouge at a discount. There we go. I believe the cheapest place. If you were looking for this Armor Rouge, I believe this is the best price right now. About $36 for the Armor Rouge box. All right, stopping back into one of my favorite news sites, All Pokey TCG. They got a Rivals box at $240. Not horrible. This site does have free shipping over $200. I know $200 is a lot of money, but it would mean most of these booster boxes you wouldn't be paying shipping on and stuff like that. $226 free shipping on a Surging Sparks box. We found a couple sites at about $250, $230. That's kind of the sale price where a lot of people are at. I still think the market's about $235, $240. Even the Black Bolt or White Flare and White Flare, I think you would get to pick. 83 on White Flare is the cheapest I've seen. I don't think I've seen anybody at 83 for Black Bolt. Looks like a couple people dropped their prices right before this set came out, but after it's been released, I'm seeing a lot of people bring their prices back to 90, 95, 100. Looks like All Pokey TCG staying strong with one of the best prices at 83. And how is this thing still here, gang? We didn't buy them all out. $45 on the accessory pouch. Maybe would get a little tough, probably closer to market if you just bought one of these and checked out with shipping and tax. But if you do get that free shipping, you could kill it. Probably pick up about 5 of these, pay no shipping, maybe just a little bit of tax. $100 on Glory of Team Rocket, okay. Iono's here in stock for $40. Even Lily's here for $50, not bad. I mean, just so much stuff. You could pick up a bunch of, like a little bit of everything and probably get that $200, get out the door with free shipping. All right, stopping into Smoke and Mirrors. Darkness Ablaze ETB. I hate Darkness Ablaze, $80 for an ETB. Smoke and Mirrors always has incredible prices. I'm sure it is pretty decent. but we're not going to waste time looking at Darkness Ablaze ETBs. They got the Cynthia here at $43. I think everybody's at $45. Maybe we found one person at $40, but $43, a very competitive price. They also have the rival decks at great prices, but I don't think you're going to be able to beat Forge and Fire. And these Temporal Forces 3-packs, $18, only $2 or $3 over MSRP, not bad at all. All right, stuffing back in at Double Infinity. They do have a Journey Together booster box here, the enhanced one for $200. They also have the surprise box for $50. We're going to go over to Game Nerds after this. Game Nerds might still have it for $45. If so, that's probably the place to buy it. Terrestrial Festival at $80, pretty solid. $105 on the Prismatic, $70 on the Stellar Crown ETB. And they still have the check lanes here, gang. $6 on the Obsidian Flames, $8 on the Paldea Evolved. All right, Game Nerds, the Morpico's still here under $60. Retail was only $40, but this is a 5-pack Crown Zenith box. Crown Zenith packs, I think, easily over 10, maybe closer to 12. I'm not too sure. This comes with 5 packs for $60. You're pretty much paying market price for your Crown Zenith packs, and you're getting the Morpico Jumbo, the 4-piece, and the playmat, which is usually about $10 at least. Getting all that kind of on the house. To be honest, I've been thinking that there are better ways to open up Crown Zenith, but in the last couple weeks, I really don't think there are. I don't know how else you're going to find Crown Zenith, at least like at market price, or at market price with something extra. Like, you are paying market price for your Crown Zenith packs, which I hate and I don't recommend. But in this case specifically, you are getting the 4-piece, the Jumbo, and the playmat. So a little bit of extra value makes the sale not as bad for sure. And if you can pick up like 2 of these, you get free shipping as well. $230 on a Surging Sparks box here at Game Nerds. This has been here. I think we've been shouting it out. $230 solid, and we're getting free shipping. GG Shrouded Fable, $70 in ETB. Can't stop it.
I'll go and get some help.
And $55 Dragonite Premier Ball. I think $50 was the MSRP. Best way to open up Pokemon Go if you want to rip some Pogo. It is still here. Add to cart. The surprise box, $45. Free shipping on anything over $75. Buy the surprise box from Game Nerds. Pretty much pay a market price on the packs and getting that surprise gamble on the house. Roll the dice, see if you could get an Umbreon. All right, Walmart, anything new here? Look at that. The Destined Rival. Everywhere I've been today, gang, even if we find a price at 85 or 90, which I think is market, nobody is out the door for that price. I don't think you're going to be able to get a cheaper ETB than Walmart with the free shipping, except for maybe Misprint. Misprint right now, this is a buy it now price of $90, $5 shipping fee. Right now, you could buy it out the door $95. I would even try to place an $80 and $85 bid, $5 shipping, and then try to get out the door for $90. And gang, this is one of the best ways to buy Pokemon cards, in my opinion. I love being able to meet somewhere in the middle between market and where I want to be at. I hate just buying things off of websites where I can't negotiate. I can't even try to get a lower price. This is why I love coming to Misprint. Between Misprint and Walmart, though, those are the 2 places I would probably buy the Destined Rival ETB. I don't know anywhere else that I've seen better out-the-door pricing. $205 on the Prismatic SBC. I think there's 2 sellers on here with that. $234 on the Destined Rival booster box. Still the best price, considering it's free shipping, considering it's out the door. I haven't seen anybody beat that price. As I say every week, I am not vouching for these sellers. Do your own research. Exercise extreme caution when shopping at Walmart, Amazon, pretty much anywhere. Make sure you're doing your research. The white flares here at $86 too. I don't think we can beat those prices. $50 on the Lily here to actually the signature Game Nerds discount. Look at that from Walmart, $49.98. And the Stellar Crown boxes, there are 2 of these at $220. This product has been highly controversial. A lot of people told me that they got scammed with this purchase.
Oh, no, it's all right. We're not robbing or anything like that.
I think the seller just sent them a fake booster box. A couple people told me it was real, but more people told me it was a scam than told me it was real. I don't know how you're going to figure that out, and or if you want to roll the dice at $220. Again, very hard to find Stellar Crown. All right, going over to Safari Zone to close out the week, as is tradition. First bundle sold out. The case we broke down, it comes out to about $175 per booster box. Probably the best price you're ever going to get a Scarlet and Violet based booster box. You do have to buy the case of 6, but price per booster about $175. Going over here, and that $175 is being generous, but let's bring that price over here. $175 per. Let's say Journey Together, just to make the math easy for me, $200. So that's $550. The bundle only costing you $600. Add this Destined Rival ETB for $50, then you're at $600. Getting the sleeves on the house, getting a Destined Rival booster box for MSRP for half of market. Plus, we're being very generous with these as well. We're calling this $175 per box, which is just crazy on our part. The market much more than $175. We're going a little bit over on the Journey box, but I still think that makes up for it. And don't forget the 185 Scarlet and Violet base booster box still here at the bottom of the page if you're looking for it. But gang, that's going to do it for another deals video. I will see you tomorrow at a live or Wednesday for another deals and steals.